Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is John, and got another video coming for you today, guys, on what would be a good season, really, for this team. Now, this is going to be a video that some people are going to have one opinion, some people are going to have another opinion.
I can see the split already.
I can see the split, but it's just a good video just to doing it. People talking in these boring times, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll that's what the video is, basically. And before we get going, going to set a like target again. We're going to stick with the 600. We're going to keep this 600 like target going for a little bit longer. Been smashing the 600 like target, but then after a while we'll up it. But
let's do 6 days of 600.
Oh, nice, Bray. Nice.
6 days of 600. Smash it, and we're at the end of them 6 days. We'll go back and go right. Time for 700. Then we'll do 7 days of 700.
Oh, I see how this is going. I like it. What we'll also do, guys, ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well for daily Manchester City uploads. I mean, keeping you going through the New Year period, innit?
Yes. Also, if you want to join the extra club, then you'll get your name across the bottom of all of our videos. You can see it down there below, Lewis, and get access to extra content. We're looking at doing like a minimum a video a week for our extra club members. Now, tier 2 and 3 get you access to that, and then just standard tier 1s get you access to our Discord server where we've been playing COD and that with people. It's been wild. It's been good over this Christmas time, I think.
Yeah. So right, let's get into it then. What is a good season for City now? Obviously, if you go back 10, 15 years ago, you know, you staying in the league would have been good season, and then maybe top 10 as we got sort of into the sort of 2007 and 8, you know, with Saxon, and then sort of obviously when we got built by the Sheikh, then it was sort of like top 4, maybe a trophy, and then obviously in more recent times it's been basically the league, Champions League have been our aims. But what for you would be the bare minimum sort of thing to accept as like a good season? You know what I mean? What for you would be a good season, bro?
Is this what I've witnessed so far?
This is just like any season. Now, obviously,
so it's a standard season.
Our position now as a club, you know what I mean? We are. I know the media hate it and all the other fans, but we are now a top club. You know what I mean? That's a fact. We're here to stay because we're profitable on that. You know what I mean? Which is why we didn't have to go to the government for the furlough money, unlike Liverpool and Tottenham. But you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. So we are a top club. We're there to stay. We should be aiming, and people always say, oh, look where we come from, blah, 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 blah. I get that. I get where we've come from, but I'm not saying forget it. Always remember where you've come from. Always remember the roots.
It's important to keep your roots. It humbles you.
It humbles you, but
however, you have to...
you got to have some ambition. You can't just accept a shit season and go, oh, well, we were shit 20 years ago. You know,
there's a line, in it? There's a line.
There's an in-between... So go on, though. What would be
for me,
a good season for you?
The minimum requirement for me from a season, and I sound like I hate saying it because it makes me sound like I just have ambition for the club, and I think that we are at this level now where we should be hitting this. And I think as a minimum for our club, we should be getting a domestic trophy and one or the two. Do you know what I mean? The Premier League or the Champions League. And yes, we have never won the Champions League before, so but I just feel like as a minimum we need to win something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like a domestic trophy and the Premier League, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'll at least be in the Premier League until the end.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, so I agree. For me, our football club should be aiming every year to win the Champions League and or the Premier League. You know what I mean? They're the two major trophies, and if you win one of them on their own and nothing else, that's a mint season. You know what I mean? If you don't win one of them, then it's you're getting knocked down a little bit. You know what I mean? So say we didn't win the Premier League or the Champions League, but we won the FA Cup, yeah? That, for me, I know that this might not, you know, some fans might not like this, but as long as, obviously, we was top 4 as well, top 4 and the FA Cup, I would consider an okay season. You know what I mean? I think I would have dreamed of that as a kid. You know what I mean? I would have absolutely dreamed of that. So I don't think you can say that's a shit season. Yes, it's not what we want, but you don't get everything you want in life. You know what I mean? And
not everyone can win. We can't win everything always, isn't it? We can't always win the Premier League. We can't always win everything. Other people will have.
Whilst you got to aim to do that,
you have to aim. Always aim high.
You got to understand that ain't always going to happen.
It's not a realistic expectation for the club. However, you just have to keep it trying doing it, which is why. Obviously, it's mad when we win back-to-back titles and stuff. That's what makes it so special when things happen. It doesn't happen all the time. And I feel like you're right. I think a lot of people won't like the fact of, especially like the younger fans and stuff, they won't like the fact of, just an FA Cup, whereas that's where your roots come into it, of how the older seasons were and stuff, and we didn't win a lot. That's where that comes into it. And that's why I feel like we're a bit more humbled on that sense, and we're like, an FA Cup, yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, it's not the best of season. All we've won is the FA Cup. However, you can kind of say, right, write that off, fix it. You know what I mean? If we don't win anything in the season, then you kind of like, Jesus, how have we not competed on all fronts like usual? Then you start questioning things. However, I think as long as you push that Premier League title, like first and foremost, every season for me is the Premier League, because we've never won the Champions League before. As much as I really want to win it, we have never won that before, and I feel like the Premier League is the one. I mean, I feel like that's where you. Yeah. Across the whole season, you can look back and go, Premier League champions, absolutely buzzing. Champions League, obviously, a bit more renowned. I mean, people will be buzzing, and I feel like Pep will be judged on that. But I feel like, realistically, a good season this year. Do you know what I mean? This year, I'd accept winning the Champions League over the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Like, say
but that's what I'm saying. But like either of them, I'm not asked which one we win. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Premier League. I'd rather have the Premier League, but literally, I'm not that bothered. You know what I mean?
Take it.
Both mint. Yeah. So we've established that winning the FA Cup is a decent season. You know what I mean? It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Win only the Carabao, and that's going from like a good season for me. Whilst obviously it's mean you've still won a trophy.
You still won a trophy, but
it's the shittest out of the four. So. You know what I mean? I'm not. But the thing is, the funny thing is, if we win it this year, we go joint with Liverpool on the Carabao.
There's a bit more incentive this year. Well, I actually really want to win it.
And then obviously, if we win it this year, then next year there'll be even more incentive to win it again. But take that out of consideration. The Carabao is not like the most prestigious trophy in the world. If you only won the Carabao, I think for me, again, the size of our club, the manager we've got, the players we've got,
you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I think it's mad. It's really, really mad. And this is where some of the older generation and
this is where they'll step in.
This is probably where they'll disagree. But I think that at this moment in time, given where our football club is, with the players we've got, the manager we've got, I think that then becomes bizarrely a below average season, not a shit season. You know what I mean? Not digging anyone out. I'm just saying it's not. You know what I mean? That's not what the Sheikh spent all this money on to win the Carabao Cup, is it? You know what I mean? So for me, I mentioned this in the Discord server with the Extra Club guys. Again, link in the description if you want to join that. Nice transition, that one, bro.
Nice.
I view the Carabao as a bonus competition, as a bonus trophy. You know what I mean? You play the lottery, right? You get no numbers, but you get 2 bonus balls. How much do you win? 0 money. You get 0 money because it's a bonus ball.
It's an add-on, isn't it?
It ain't the one. You know what I mean? You get the bonus balls and nothing else. No one's telling any stories. You know what I mean? You ain't got no money, but you win the main balls. You know what I mean? Win the main lottery. Get the main lottery balls and then get the bonus balls. Nice little treat. You get the main balls and not the bonus balls. You're still buzzing, innit? You're still winning money. You're like, yes, got the cash. But get the main balls and then the bonus balls. It turns the lottery win into a good win, into like this was a top class win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. Basically, the Carabao is the bonus ball. Shit on its own, not shit on its own. You're still you're not buzzing, are you? If you get the 2 bonus balls and don't get none of the other balls, you're not buzzing, are you? Are you buzzing? Because you're not winning anything.
No, you're not winning anything. All you got to show for yourself is the ticket.
Yeah, that part of it doesn't kind of work, innit? But you get what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just chatting shit. Let us know what you think anyway. What is the minimum requirement for this City team nowadays with the Sheikh Mansour, with all the cash, with the best manager in the world? Do you know what I mean? What should we be aiming for? Is the Carabao Cup on its own?
Enough?
Is it a good season? You know what I mean? I'm saying it's a slightly below average season if you win the Carabao Cup. That'll rile some people up. I know it will. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video, guys, if you did enjoy it. Go for 600 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll catch you in the next one.